Thank you, Steve. Well, an Albany Med nurse is behind bars tonight. She and her boyfriend are accused of stealing identities of the people that she was supposed to be caring for. Brandon Lewis is following this story for us tonight. He's in our Capitol newsroom, and he has more to tell us now about how police say they pulled this off. And this sounds like a pretty interesting case here, Brandon.
Yeah, it is, Liz. Albany County Sheriff Craig Apple tells us so far they know of 50 to 60 victims. For some, the pair had everything: names, addresses, birthdays, social security numbers, and for others, it was just pieces. Tonight, police are asking anyone who visited a healthcare facility to check their credit just in case they too may be a victim.
This is just a tiny little bit of information that we recovered.
Sheriff Craig Apple laid out dozens of credit card applications.
We have some applications going back roughly 4 years.
Checks.
It appears it was more of a crime of opportunity.
And gift cards, all with names other than the two suspects.
This is like the ultimate invasion of privacy. People who have worked their entire lives to establish good credit and, and keep their name clean and be able to go out and make purchases that they feel, the need to purchase. A lot of that has just been jeopardized by, her lack of judgment.
Police say 45-year-old Suzette Guzman-Moore would collect patient data as part of her job as a nurse at Albany Med Center. It was her job to print off labels with that information for charts, prescriptions, and IDs, but she's accused of making an extra copy, handwriting social security numbers, and then taking that information home.
In this environment, there's always going to be a certain amount of personal information. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you it can't happen tomorrow. I will tell you that we take this seriously. We see it as providing high-quality health care.
It was in this 10 Brook Street apartment building where police say she turned over the data to her boyfriend, 25-year-old Emmitt Woods. He's accused of using these laptops to apply for credit in the patient's name. Police say they also found paperwork from the coroner's office that could indicate they were using identities of the deceased. Woods is no stranger to police. He was busted in 2011 for forging checks.
It's an investigation that's going to be like a spider web, and that's why we wanted to get this information out quickly, and then we can fall back and continue to sift through the names.
And Albany Med may not be the only place where these victims received care. Police say Guzman-Moore was studying to become a registered nurse and trained at healthcare facilities across the region. Anyone who thinks their identity has been stolen after being a patient is asked to call the sheriff's office. Now, coming up tonight at 6, we'll dig deeper into how this happened and what you can do to protect yourself. For now, live in the Capitol newsroom, Brandon Lewis, CBS 6 News.